Hey guys, it's Ned from Windset Farms, and today I'm in my kitchen at the Waldorf Hotel. I'm going to show you how to make a black bean soup, but I'm going to add some of our Windset Farms Adagio eggplants. Now, these are going to add such a rich, deep caramelized flavor after I roast them. These eggplants are wonderful. The seeds are small, they're not bitter, so with this black bean soup, it's going to add such a luscious velvetyness to the puree. What I have to do is cut the eggplants in half. For this recipe today, I'm using 2 Adagio eggplants. I have a preheated oven to 350 degrees. Cut them in half, just like so, and then all I'm going to do is just score them slightly, about a 1/4 inch into the eggplant. And what that's going to allow me to do is to add a little bit of oil, salt and pepper, some flavor, and when they're roasting, it's going to start caramelizing these eggplants. So a little bit of salt, just like so. A little bit of cracked black pepper. This black bean soup would be great in the wintertime when it's cold outside. It's a great soup to make on a Sunday and have in the fridge for the family. Eggplants just on our tray, just like that. Right in our oven, 350 degrees. For about 15 or 20 minutes until they're golden brown and crispy on the edges. It's going to be fantastic. All right, so after about 15 minutes, you can see the eggplant caramelized in the middle, crispy on the edges. That's all the flavor, that olive oil, the salt, the natural sweetness of this eggplant is going to add so much flavor to this soup. And so all I need to do, cut it in half, and then just scrape out the middle, just like that. And that's what you're looking for, just the flesh of the eggplant itself. Just like that. And if you've roasted them properly, it'll come out really easy. So then we have 2 cups of our caramelized and roasted Adagio eggplant. Now we can start making our black bean soup. First thing we have to do is soak our black beans overnight. Now we've got 3 cups of black beans, 4 or 5 cups of water. Soak them overnight. It's going to start making the beans slightly tender. We have 1 whole chopped white onion, and then we have some celery and some carrots chopped. And of course our caramelized Adagio eggplant. So in a pot, we'll start with some olive oil, adding in our chopped, fine diced white onion. We'll add some salt at this point, and also our carrots and our celery. Now, the reason why you add salt at the beginning of the cooking process is salt is a flavor enhancer. So if you add it at the beginning, it makes everything taste better. If you add it at the end, you're just gonna have a salty soup. So always add salt at the very beginning. Carrots, onions, celery. Now we're gonna add some Mexican oregano, some garlic, some bay leaves. Just pop that in. And then of course our beans. Now this soup is totally vegetarian. Actually, it's completely vegan. We're using the soaking liquid from the black beans. That's going to add flavor. It's going to add some color. It's really going to help the body of the soup. So vegetables are sautéed. Add our beans. Add our soaking liquid. And then of course the star of the show, our caramelized Adagio eggplant. This soup will cook for about 25 minutes, just until the beans are tender. Now, you can have this soup a couple of ways. You can have it chunky, which I love, or you could puree it. Now we're going to puree the soup for today. So this one has already been cooking. And we'll just come over here and puree this soup. Okay, so we're done pureeing our soup. Now all we have to do is ladle it up into our bowl. I really like pureeing this soup. Although I love it chunky, when you puree it, the luscious creaminess of the eggplant and the black beans just comes through. Garnish it up with a nice dollop of sour cream. and some chopped parsley. And you know what the best addition to this is? Our homemade Windset Farms crescendo red pepper cornbread. Look at that. That is a meal in a bowl.